Prior N, Beyond Journey's End first anniversary visual. Can't believe year has passed, it was so good to watch for 28 weeks. Come on, give us a season 2. Fightful select multiple WWE wrestlers have attempted to revert to their previous entrance songs, citing concerns over quality and connection with their audiences. Meanwhile, incoming wrestlers prefer bringing in their own established music rather than adopting themes produced by Def Rebel. A TNA star had one of the biggest pops of the night, and that was because of his great theme. WWE should take notes. Yeah, I didn't even know Finn was coming out in the Rumble by the song. And he used to have a banger theme. It's just generic music now. Honestly, I think commissioning your own out-of-pocket sounds better than using Def Rebel themes. So Jan was pregnant with assturd during the dinner party, right? Timeline's messy. I don't think so. They were arguing about having kids during the party, with Jan being against it. Really disliked how Kingsman blew its setup in the sequel. They Men in Blacked it in the worst way. I was actually shocked they killed off Roxy so quickly in the sequel. I was waiting for her to show up basically the entire movie. Loved the first Kingsman and happily bought into the world of magic spy gadgets and people willingly getting a bomb implanted in their heads, but the plot of the Golden Circle was so offensively stupid, it took me right out of the movie. Shame, because there are some fun fight scenes, especially Elton John's, and Taron Egerton is very charismatic. Also, killing off Roxy and Merlin to make room for Channing Tatum and Halle Berry, if that was the reason, was a bad plan. I think the marrying a princess story was insane. It was a throwaway joke in the first film that essentially became the plot for the second. What? Killing Roxy off and bringing Harry back also kinda ruined it? It hurts to say the best thing about the film was Elton John. Oshi no Ko Season 3 announced. Complete adaptation is happening. Not like there was any doubt. I wonder if Anke will finish before we get more Kaguya. I'm a 17-year-old aspiring comic artist. Here is a Trinity fan cover of Superman showing Batman the Sun. I'll post Absolute Batman next. All critiques and advices are welcome. Looks great, but it's giving Superman is about to throw Batman in the sun vibes from his expression. Bro, you might have a bright future in the industry. My only critique is work on diversifying your faces a bit. Superman and Wonder Woman are looking just a tiny little too similar, but this is far better than what some established artists such as Steve Dillon or Barry Kitson can do in that regard. Rey Mysterio on his 2-hour WWE title reign. I've never been a promo guy. When you carry the company in that way, you have to be good on the mic, and that's something I never really strived to work on. I don't know. The way Rey said, I've had surgery 5 times, in my left knee has lived rent-free in my head for almost 2 decades. Completely missed the mark by rushing to have Cena/Punk 2 at SummerSlam, should have done Rey vs Cena, the 2 biggest faces in wrestling. That's still a huge match, and then had Punk return at SummerSlam. Ultimate good guy John Cena accepting a title match from someone who not only already wrestled a match but also was capably hurt during the match too will always be funny. Poll. Found an unbelievable tiny detail in Red Dead Redemption 2. One of my favorites is your horse getting agitated and moving its head away if you light up a smoke too close to it. Hair of the dog, we call it. If my wife becomes an elementary school student. Teaser visual. How do I explain to people that this is actually a severely emotional examination of grief, denial, what it means to be remembered, and how to best confront your own mortality seriously? How do I do that? Like go up to a friend all like, hey man, you should really check out If My Wife Became an Elementary School Student. An amazing manga. It's an excellent drama that deals with domestic abuse, loss trauma, and the hardships of being a teenager. You would not expect the premise to make way for such a nice manga. Title gives the same feelings as I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. In Shrek 2001, there's a hidden image of Z from the movie Ants, 1998, in one of the glass windows at the entrance to Duloc. Bonus Easter egg, the other window has a hidden image of a random woman. This is actually really wild. I wonder who the woman is. She has to have some form of relevance to someone for them to have bothered hiding her here. Just to mention, I saw the woman first and only noticed the ant when I took a closer look at the screen. To impress a chick, do the helicopter dikyoda where Rumono, it's a wary no Cayman. Those subtitles are on point. See, everyone gets their own fan service. Even Catgirls. She just witnessed meat spin in action. A compilation of WWE facts that sound fake, but are true. Mick Foley retired at age 34. There were 281 unique title reigns which took place during the time Roman Reigns was Universal Champion, 96 of these were from the 24/7 Championship. Also during his reign the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship was introduced, had 11 different reigns and was made defunct. We'll once again say Sid had 2 WrestleMania matches. But they were both main events. Royal Rumble really highlights how awful the theme music in WWE is today. That video screen on the side that flashed their names was a godsend. I was so happy that AJ got his old theme back at least. Finn Balor's new theme is an abomination, particularly because the entrance with his old theme is iconic. Poor Katie loudly crying face. Why did you even bring me here tonight? I've never noticed Kelly just passed out in the background here. I'm not one of those obnoxious Jim and Pam haters, but this was not one of his finest moments. I felt bad for her. I mean, I know the goal is Pam and Jim together, but I always thought she was sweet, and was genuinely committed to their relationship. She deserved better than this. Like and subscribe.